All right, today we're going to talk a minute about some old farm equipment and new farm equipment. And I want to thank everybody for watching this. And I'm Dale Gladden, and I farm here in the Avon, Danville area, so some of you may see me on the road in a piece of machinery like this one or another piece. So what we're going to start with today, this is an old tractor when they first started mechanicalizing. It's been something that your great-grandfathers would use. This tractor is about 60-some years old, and it has a corn planter behind it, and it will cover about, it has 2 rows, and it'll cover about 8 feet wide. And then when we get over here, so I'll show you some things on the new one. And what this does, seed goes in this box, and this little seed disc turns mechanical, and the corn seeds fall into these little notches, and then gravity drops it down in the seed, the dirt. And this tractor, one thing that it doesn't have any open. It's all open. You're out in the elements, breathing all the dirt and everything. And it's like 30 horsepower. The modern one's 300. There's a big difference there. And it doesn't have hydraulics. And hydraulics is what we use to raise equipment up and down, which is modern. And where this tractor doesn't have power steering, like your mom and dad's car, the modern tractors have power steering and various things like that. So we're going to walk over here and look at a few things on the new planter. All right, this is a modern planter, and it has 32 rows where the old one had 2. And this one plants 40 foot instead of that one's 8 foot. And it has how it meters the seed goes through a small thing like this, and it uses air to hold the seed, and then it drops down. So there's a big difference there. And another thing on the modern equipment, we use GPS to guide it across the field where there's really no steering. Just raise it up and turn at the ends. There's where the old equipment, you had mechanical markers that you used to follow your rows. So, like I say, this is, you can tell this is a lot heavier piece of equipment, a lot bigger and more modern. All right, this is a modern tractor. Like I say, it's lots more horsepower and a lot bigger. It has climate controlled cab enclosure for the operator. It has radio, and like I say, it follows GPS, which is, you're all familiar with GPS on mom and dad when they use it to locate addresses when they're in the car. And well, in a second we'll get up here in the cab for a minute. But thing I also want to talk to you about, this equipment's big and out on the road, and you need to help mom and dad or whoever's driving, grandma and grandpa, watch out for it. You might notice this sign like this coming up. This is what they call an SMV sign. That stands for slow moving vehicle, and it's going less than 25 miles an hour. So cars are traveling faster than that. So you need to kind of watch out for that. If you see something, make sure that the person driving sees that, and don't want anybody to run into the back and have an accident, because everybody's out here busy and got a lot to do. And another thing on modern equipment, it has flashing lights and things like that to kind of warn people that it's on the highway. So you need to watch for those kinds of things. We'll go up here in the cab for a second. All right, well, I'm up here in the operator station of this modern piece of equipment. Like I say, I've got, you can see I'm all enclosed in glass where I'm out of the elements and have air conditioning and various things. This is a GPS screen that will guide us in our planting passes, and it'll also monitor what the planter's doing. If one of the rows malfunction on the planter, this will warn me and I can get out and try to diagnose what the problem might be on that row. So, like I say, as you can tell, it's lots more modern and lots more safety features on this. And another thing, even though we have a seat in this tractor, you don't need to ride two people in the cab of the tractor or on an open tractor or even a lawnmower. It's just not safe to have extra people inside for safety things. So I want to thank again for everybody watching this, and I want to say thanks to one of our sponsors that I'm closely related to here at Hendricks County Farm Bureau. And like I say, watch for us out on the road this spring because we'll be out there. So thank you again.